The Jubilee Secretary General Raphael Tuju and Vice Chairman David Murade have been asked to refrain from making political statements and concentrate on the day-to-day running of the party, as the ruling party reels from humbling defeats in recent by-elections. Well, this came out of a 5-hour meeting convened to stem the fallout within the ruling party and map out ways to recover lost ground in Mount Kenya. Here now is NTV's senior political affairs reporter Kennedy Muredi with the details.
A public spat between members of the Jubilee Party, who have been trading blame over the management and outcome of the Kiambaa by-election, is getting out of hand. Party boss President Uhuru Kenyatta is said to have been unhappy about it. Today, the party's National Management Committee met members of parliament who had been charged with the Kiambaa by-election campaigns to iron out the sore spots that have had them go for each other's jugulars. NTV has established the meeting at the Jubilee headquarters in Pangani was quite stormy, but with the aim of having everybody speak their mind and find a way forward.
Today we've had a very candid conversation within ourselves.
Here, the issue of Secretary General Raphael Tuju and Vice Chairperson David Murade being relieved of their duties was extensively discussed, with a section of members singling them out for supposedly mismanaging the party, as well as the losses in the Kiambaa and Juja by-elections. Further, the two were blamed for taking over the party, addressing political issues, and making statements that, according to the members, give the party a bad name. Kieni MP Kanini Kega has been on the front line, agitating for their ouster, but was a no-show in today's meeting.
Stop looking for blood. There's no blood. You are just being told it's democracy. Everybody has a democratic right. People who really feel we could have done better, all right? It is their right to feel that way.
In such a big house, you expect divergent views. Of course, this is a very democratic party, and therefore what we are telling you today is the party is united. We have had issues, we have discussed, all issues have been resolved. Others are still that maybe touch on the nitty-gritty of the party operations have been discussed.
We have deliberated that we'll be meeting several times so that we make sure if there's an issue, we are going to handle the issue and we are going to sort out our matters internally.
But even as they patched up their differences and heeded to the president's call to work together, the leaders were in agreement on the need to re-energize the party and get back to the grassroots in an effort to counter the growing influence of the United Democratic Alliance. Consequently, the party has organized a retreat for elected Jubilee leaders allied to President Uhuru Kenyatta in a fortnight to seek ways of regaining lost ground.
I know so many things have come up after the elections, and especially on the relationships between the political class and also the party officials.
And what we are doing now moving forward is ensuring that every person who plays a role in this party does what they're supposed to be doing.
You will see more involvement of politicians and technocrats and everybody else. That's what he's trying to say.
We're also going out to listen to our members, their views and their opinions about what it is that we need to do to make our party even better. That's something that's going to be happening on a regular basis. And this is activity that is starting immediately as we move on from here.
The party has also resolved to pursue the Kiambaa loss in court.
The numbers that came out of the polling stations and the polling centers were not the same numbers that came to the tallying center, and we have evidence.
Faced with a resilient UDA that has been bolstered with a win in Kiambaa, the Jubilee Party is now rethinking its strategies in Mount Kenya as it seeks to rebrand and re-strategize in an effort to recapture what it says is owed to them. Kennedy Muredi, NTV at the Jubilee headquarters in Pangani, Nairobi County.